People, when you speak about New Orleans, say, well, New Orleans is a special case. It was built below sea level. We knew there were going to have problems, and so what happened there is unique, and it really doesn't apply to us. And so I don't think people were ready to learn the lessons of Katrina because they thought of New Orleans as this place that was different. I think Hurricane Sandy, which happened in a city that wasn't, quote, different, New York City and the New Jersey area, was in a way a wake-up call for people, is that this can happen anywhere. And the effects can be just as devastating in different types of environments. And each city is probably a little bit of a different case. Savannah's a little bit inland, for example, so it has a little protection from it. But Miami is right on the coast, and so Miami is much more vulnerable. Norfolk is right on the coast, and they have different conditions there where they're actually seeing today the effects of sea level rise and more frequent flooding. Any city on the East Coast has vulnerabilities, particularly as sea level continues to rise. I think if you look at the times when we saw things as a nation, we built the interstate highway system was a good example of that. Another was when President Kennedy said we're going to the moon, and we as a country decided to do something. So we need something like that where people get together and really think of this as a common problem facing the country. Not just an East Coast problem, it's a West Coast problem as well. San Francisco, Seattle, and Los Angeles and Portland all have issues with the same kind of challenges. If you're a civil engineer as I am, the code of ethics starts off as public safety is our #1 concern. And public safety and design for public safety doesn't mean today or in my lifetime. Engineers' voice, I think, is very unique. And I think that engineers also can start thinking collectively about things. Put together what you learned from New Orleans, what did you learn from Sandy, and start to apply these to different areas.